Hello everyone, welcome to Wi-Fi Learn. In this video, we can see some problems regarding the series network. The problems which I took from the book of Electrical Circuit Analysis from John Bird. Okay, let's move on to the problem. For the circuit shown in the figure, determine the battery voltage V. See, this is a battery voltage. And the next subdivision is total resistance of the circuit. We have to find the total resistance which is present in the circuit, and then the values of the resistance of resistors R1, R2 and R3, given that the potential difference across PD, in the sense potential difference across R1, R2, R3 are 5 volt, 2 volt and 6 volt respectively. This problem is very easy. We have to find the value of resistance and we can find the equivalent resistance also. Here they are given the potential difference across R1, R2 and R3. Let's see the solution. They have given the potential difference. Potential differences occur at the resistance R1, R2 and R3. They have given as V1 is equal to 5 volt. It is a potential difference across R1. V2 is equal to 2 volt. It is a potential difference across R2. And the potential difference across R3 is 6 volt. We have seen in the series network that the supply voltage would be equal to the sum of the potential drop that occur in the resistance present in the series circuit. So, total supply voltage P would be equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So, we will get the value as 5 plus 2 plus 6, 13 volt. Supplied voltage equal to 13 volt. And they have asked the resistance that present in the circuit R1, R2, R3 and the total resistance. And to find the total resistance value, they have given the current flowing in the circuit is 4 amps. So, I is equal to 4 amps. We know the Ohm's law. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to supplied current into resistance present in the circuit. So, our total resistance would be equal to V supplied divided by I, which is flowing through the circuit. V supplied 13 volt divided by the 4 amps. The total resistance is 3.25 ohms. Now, we can find the particular value of resistance, that is R1 would be equal to V1 divided by I. V1 is a drop across R1, so 5 divided by the current is 4 amps, we will get the value of R1. R1 value would be of 1.25 ohms. R2 would be V2 divided by I. V2 is a drop across R2, that is 2 divided by 4, we will get the value as 0.5 ohms. R3, V3 divided by I, V3 is 6 volt divided by I is 4, we will get the value as 1.5. R3 is 1.5 ohms. See the second problem is a 12 volt battery is connected in the circuit having 3 resistors connected in series of 4 ohms, 9 ohms and 11 ohms. Determine the current flowing through the circuit and the potential difference across 9 ohms is what? You have asked the potential difference of 9 ohms and also we have to find the power dissipated in 11 ohms resistor. So, it is a series network. So, let us draw the circuit diagram. 3 resistors which is connected in series. First resistance is 4 ohms, 9 ohms and 11 ohms and it is connected to the battery of 12 volt. So, the supply voltage is 12 volt. We have to find the current flowing through the circuit and they have asked the potential difference across 9 ohms, that is they have asked the V2 value, potential difference across 9 ohms, and they have asked the power dissipated in 11 ohms, power across 11 ohms. So, assume this is a third resistor, so it is V3, the voltage would be of V3. Power equation is voltage into current, V3 into current flowing through the circuit. We have to find those values. It is very easy problem only. First we can find the current. Current according to Ohm's law, current can be given by voltage divided by the resistance, total resistance. Your total resistance value is sum of the all resistance that present in the circuit. So, 20 and R is equal to 24. If you add all those resistance, RT, R total would be of 24 ohms. So, the total current I can be given by 12 divided by 24, which is 0.5 amps. We have got the value of the current. Now we can find the value of V2 and V3 to calculate the power value and potential difference. Potential difference across 9 ohms, that is V2 difference is V2. V2 can be given by I into R2. The current in series circuit, the current value would be same, so current is equal to 0.5 ohms into 9. V2 can be given as, the value of V2 is 4.5 volt. Now we can find the potential difference across 11 ohms, so that we can find the power dissipated across the 11 ohms resistor. We need the value of V3. V3 value is current into R3 resistance. So current is 0.5 amps, R3 value is 11. We'll get the value as 5.5 volt V3. Now we can find the power dissipated across 11 ohms resistor. This V3 into I. Current flowing through the circuit and the potential difference across the 11 ohm resistor is V3. So V3, which we have found as 5.5 volt. So P 11 ohms is equal to 5.5 into 0.5 amps. The current flowing through the circuit will get the value as 2.75 watts power across the 11 ohms resistor. So we can also find the power dissipated by another formula. We all know that according to Ohm's law, voltage is equal to current into resistor. So I square R, power dissipated across 11 ohms resistor. The value of the current I is 0.5 square into resistance value is 11 ohms, and the power dissipation would be of same value. We can find the power dissipation across 11 ohms resistor by using either of the formula. See the third problem. The power dissipation measured across the 3 resistors connected in the series are 5 volt, 7 volt and 10 volt. Find the supply current, and the supply current is 2 ampere. Determine the supply voltage, total circuit resistance and the values of 3 resistors. First we can draw the circuit. They have given the potential drop across 3 resistors, 5 volt, 7 volt and 10 volt. We have to find the resistor values as well as the input supply voltage, and the current given is 2 ampere. We can solve this problem. The supplied voltage would be the potential drop, sum of the potential drop that occurs in the resistor that present in the circuit. So V input can be given by summation of 5, 7 and 10 volt. V input is 22 volt. V input supplied is 22 volt by summing up the values. And we can find the value of resistance. So total resistance value according to Ohm's law, it can be given by V input divided by the I total which is passing through the circuit. R total would be V input is 22 divided by I current is 2 amp. So R total is equal to 11 ohm. We can find the particular resistance value as R1 is equal to V1 5 divided by the current 2 ampere. So 2.5 ohm. R2 is equal to 7 volt divided by the current flowing through the circuit as, we will get a value of 3.5 ohm. R3 value is voltage divided by current, we will get the value is 10 divided by 2 ampere, we will get the value as 5 ohm. If you sum up the value, we will get the R total value, that is something like 5, 3.5 plus 2.5 will get a 6, 6 plus 11 is 5 ohms. Your answer is right. See the last problem. Determine the value of V1 if the total circuit resistance is 36 ohms. Determine the supply current and the value of resistance R1, R2 and R3. Here they have given the circuit diagram itself, that is V input is equal to 18 volt and the potential difference across R2 and R3 are given. We have to find the drop across R1 alone and the supply current. It is very easy. In the series network, we know that the input supply voltage would be equal to the drop that present in the circuit. So V in would be equal to V1 plus V2 and V3. Here V2 given as 5 volt and V3 given as 3 volt. From this we can find the V1 as 18 minus V1 is 5 volt minus 3 volt. Your V1 value is the value of 10 volt. This is the value of the V1. So V1 found as 10 volt. I would be equal to total supplied voltage divided by the total resistance that present in the circuit. The total resistance given in the problem as 36 ohms. So 18 volt divided by 36 ohms. The value of the current is 0.5 ampere. Don't forget the unit of current, voltage and resistance. We have to put the unit. And the value of resistance R1 is potential difference across R1 divided by the current flowing through the circuit. Since the current flowing in the series circuit is same, the current would be same in all the cases. So V1 is equal to 10 divided by 0.5. So the value of R1 is 20 ohm. Now we have to find the value of R2. R2 is equal to potential difference across R2 divided by I. Volt divided by 0.5, we will get the value of R2 is 10 ohm. And the value of R3. R3 could be found by V3 divided by I. V3 is 3 volt. 3 divided by 0.5. The value of R3 is 6 ohm. So if you sum up, the total value would be 36. 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 6, 36. They have given in the problem itself. Your answer is right. These are very simple problems. These are the model type of problems which we have to understand the basics. See some exercise problems in the book of Electrical Circuit Analysis by John Bird or Sham series also. If you have any doubt, please leave it in the comment section. I'll respond to you. Thanks for watching the video.